So actually, I love that we are talking about forgiveness this long time, and I hope you're not bored of it, because actually I feel that, well, at some point we will come to the end of our little discussion here in the mornings, and we have been talking about it for a few weeks now, and when once we get to the end, which I don't know, maybe another week or something, who knows, but whenever we get to the end, we will not have spoken enough about it, because, I mean, we're terrible at it. We're not so good at it. And if we compare our forgiveness to God's forgiveness, we're always going to be just falling short. So don't live in that condemnation, but there's always stuff to learn about forgiveness. So that's wonderful, but also challenging. So to summarize, what we have been talking about has been that the first step is that if I want to grow deeper, and I don't just want to grow in understanding about forgiveness, but I want to get trained in living in it, living with a forgiving heart. That's how I want my life to be, and I want my mind to be that way. Then the first thing is I need to receive the forgiveness of God towards myself. You need to receive the forgiveness of God towards you, and that is so important. And for that, you need to look at the precious blood of Christ, the great work of His cross, and that's what you need to look at. I'm gonna add some verses in the title or somewhere around this video, because it's such an important meditation. I encourage you to meditate on that, and you will understand it, and if it will affect you deeply as a believer. Ephesians 4:32, the second clause there says, even as God for Christ's sake has forgiven you. That is the first part of this growing in living with forgiveness in our hearts and minds. So to me, that's the first. And the second one, of course, is very important, and it is key that you also forgive, that I also forgive, and that we pass it on, that you become sort of a generator of opportunities for people, for others to restart. You generate opportunities for others to keep going, to keep getting up, to keep continuing, and you're not putting them down and making sure that they never get up, but instead you are someone who lifts them up and helps them move on and hopefully grow. And that's so important, and that's the other parts of Ephesians 4:32. And be ye kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another. So like as God has done it to us, so we also do this. And then the next verse is Ephesians 5:1. Be ye therefore followers of God as dear children. So I to others, you to others, you to me, possibly, I to you. This is so important. And this is such a beautiful, beautiful treasure in our lives, because I have seen this sometimes. People don't want to, especially little children, and hopefully we grow beyond this, but just in case, I do want to state it. Little children think like they don't want to forgive because they feel that somehow this gives them power over the other person, that they don't forgive, and they want to keep that power over that other person. But actually what happens is maybe they feel guilty and you keep them that way and they owe you, and maybe that system works for a while, but actually you do not have power over yourself, because if you're not forgiving, that's just a clear revelation of the fact that you haven't received God's forgiveness for yourself either. So don't live that way. Don't believe that when once you let that go, when once you let the others go, you're losing something. You're not losing anything. You're gaining something beautiful. So God bless your meditation in this, and just keep living in it, because it's awesome.